It's normal to have some symptoms of ovulation when your body is ovulating. However, only a small percentage of women experience all of the symptoms. The purpose of today's video is to discuss what these symptoms are, the science behind them, and where to turn if you aren't experiencing them. A process called ovulation occurs at one point during your menstrual cycle, when your body releases an egg. Pregnancy occurs only if the sperm is present when the egg is released. The ovulated egg can be fertilized for a window of time between 24 and 36 hours. A woman is fertile for 5 days before she ovulates and 1 day after she ovulates. Sperm lasts for 4 to 5 days. Ovulation occurs at different times for different women, or even at different times for the same woman. The average cycle varies by over 7 days, depending on the hormones in your body. But how do these hormones influence ovulation? There are 2 dominant hormones during your cycle. Progesterone is dominant in the second half of your cycle, following ovulation, and estrogen is dominant during the first half of your cycle, before ovulation. There are a number of symptoms that occur when estrogen levels in your body begin to rise. Estrogen levels are low in the beginning of the cycle, and begin to rise 3 to 4 days before ovulation. Symptoms of estrogen increase the chances of the sperm and egg meeting. Increased sexual desire is the first sign. Several days before ovulation, most women start feeling sexually aroused. They may even have an heightened sense of smell. Specifically for male scent, your body sends you this message to let you know that now is a good time to conceive. A change in cervical position is the second sign caused by estrogen. Sperm must pass through your cervix to enter your body. The cervix is the organ that connects your vagina to your uterus. There is an easy way to determine whether the cervix is open before ovulation. The cervix opens up a few days before ovulation, thanks to estrogen rising, and closes after ovulation. Put a clean finger in your vagina and feel the cervix. The cervix will feel firm before ovulation and after ovulation. It will be in a low position, and your finger will not be able to go all the way inside. During ovulation, you will feel a high, soft cervix reminiscent of your lips. Your finger can reach all the way into your vagina and deep into your cervix. Cervical mucus, or gel or fluid-like discharge that comes from the cervix, is what makes sperm swimming through it easier. Right after your period, cervical mucus is dry or almost non-existent. Ovulation increases the amount of mucus, which becomes stretchy and slippery. Mucus has the consistency of raw egg whites, making sperm easier to swim through. To examine the mucus, insert a clean finger into the vagina and pull it out. The ovulating process is triggered by the brain's release of luteinizing hormone, which is caused by an increase in estrogen during the first half of the cycle. During menstruation, this hormone is responsible for triggering the release of the egg from the sac containing it. The egg will begin to descend through the fallopian tubes into the uterus. The fluid released from the ruptured sac will collect in the abdomen and cause discomfort. It is perfectly normal to experience a dull pain that lasts up to 24 hours during ovulation. Here are some symptoms associated with the hormone progesterone. Progesterone increases after ovulation, preparing your uterus for a possible pregnancy. If the egg is fertilized, progesterone prepares your uterus for a pregnancy. In some women, progesterone increases their body temperature, causing their basal body temperature to rise. To identify an increase in BBT, take your temperature after waking up every morning and record it. After ovulation, your body temperature increases 0.5 to 1 degree Fahrenheit, and stays high until right before your period. Now that you are familiar with ovulation symptoms, you may be wondering, what if I don't experience any of them? While rare, many women don't experience these symptoms. Increased sexual desire, for example, can be subjective, and it can be difficult to determine the cervical position or mucus consistency on our own. In fact, women are often unable to accurately interpret ovulation based solely on cervical mucus. It is more reliable to measure basal body temperature before ovulation, but this temperature rise occurs after ovulation, so you have already missed your fertile window. In-Ito measures all three hormones related to conception, estrogen, luteinizing hormone, and progesterone, directly to determine ovulation. Ovulation symptoms are related to hormones, so measuring these hormones directly is extremely accurate. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe for more videos.